Hi, how are you? I would like to know your opinion about the lecture I just talked to you about. What do you think is a whole thing about the wives still going till date, or is it just in the past, or what do you think?
Well, first of all, I really liked it. I thought it was very interesting because the way she put it, it was more like she was a man and she was a husband, talking
Exactly.
and asking for a wife and what he wants in a wife. But it was interesting to see it her from her perspective because you finish reading it and you think, damn, like that is like a perfect human being. Like that thing doesn't exist. Like you can't actually have something so perfect like working for you because it sounds like he's actually like paying her, but she's not. He's not. He just wants a wife. Um, I think that it is still going on. Maybe not as often, and maybe it is not as explicit. Men are not like, oh my god, like I want a wife so that she can do everything. But when they do look for a wife, like unconsciously, I think that
They
they
still look at those characteristics in a woman
yes,
where they can like feel support in that way.
yeah, exactly. Hmm.
Okay. And do you think it is more known like today, like the topic about having a wife only for that? Like it is more, how can I say, like
More
the
people know
media
about it.
communicates in a, like, I don't know, in a bigger way, in a wider way.
Yeah, I think well nowadays is not it's not going on anymore as often, only in certain like situations because well usually um well there have been several revolutions, women have stood up for themselves and they are not okay with just being wives anymore. They want to learn and they want to go to school and they want to be more and they want better jobs and we just want better things, right?
Okay.
So we have learned to stood up for ourselves so that in some way stops men from trying to, you know, make us something that we're not.
Okay.
So I think that is the reason why you don't see it as often nowadays. But I feel like that line of thought is still going, even if it's not like said out loud, and even if it's wrong that you say it. There's men that still at home.
Like think
Yeah,
and think
exactly.
about it.
They get married and they get mad because the woman won't do like the cooking or like she won't do like things for the kids and it's like well it's
Yeah,
a two-way thing when you get married is you are a couple and you do it's half and half.
split.
If you both work then you both do the housework or if someone works then someone else does something else, but it's like you have to be balanced and it's not about the woman doing something specifically, is about finding what is right for each, like what works for each. If doing the house job works better even if you're a woman, then go ahead, like there's no problem, but it has to be okay with you. It can't be like
Yeah, the woman has to
exactly, she has to be okay with it and
want that,
but
like
it
that
can't
activity or that work, that specific
exactly,
work.
she has to be okay with it because if she doesn't and if she feels like it is being imposed in her, then it just becomes something like slavery because
Yeah, and
that's
technically,
not how it
as you
works.
saw, the reading
Exactly.
showed like the woman being a slave of all the things that a housewife can do.
Exactly.
Like, I want a wife to be there all the time.
And if you think about it, it sounds like a robot. Like nobody can actually be that
Be
perfect.
that
Like
perfect.
even if you try, you just can't do all of the things that the lecture says. And it's so interesting that she answered and she's like, who wouldn't want a wife? Like we all want someone who's gonna do
Who's
everything
gonna do everything
exactly for us, and they're gonna keep us company, and they're gonna make us feel okay. And it's impossible. And there's so many expectations on women that even if they are not set, they are still kind of like,
Yeah.
men still expect women, and even women still expect women to be
That
that perfect.
that
And
perfect.
it's just, it's ridiculous. It's not real.
Oh, okay. Okay. So thank you. That's
Thank
all.
you.